Alright, guys. This time I wanna make a simple video. So gonna talk to you guys about some stuff while I'm doing, like, just doing things, since this is what I do when I'm free, like when I'm feel bored and I don't like being with myself too much. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to make a random video. I'm just gonna talk about something today. You can put this on background noise while you're doing something else or something. I'll just film stuff like yeah. So it doesn't matter that you're watching or not. You can just put it on like uh, tube, like the app. What is it called? Not YouTube, but like free tube or something. Yeah, that app that allows you to like um, basically you can turn off the screen while a YouTube video is being played. So yeah, that's basically this video can be induced to some kind of background noise. You can listen to my voice while you're doing other stuff, you know. Okay, so let's start. So today, just a normal day of mine. It's Sunday, like exactly is 24th December 2023, a very cold winter morning. Yeah, no, basically now it's afternoon already, 4 o'clock. I just come home from uh, cycling around town. So what I usually do, I don't like staying at my home too much. Yeah, and I like lights. At the other time, I often just turn off all the lights in my room to make somewhat seem cooler or something. But then I realized, oh man, it's bad. Like it's not good for my eyes. My eyes always have to adjust to this kind of darkness, and it feels so depressing. It feels like, oh my, like at first it may feel aesthetic, like oh my god, dark room, it's so chill. But later on, it's just depressing, and maybe you should. I think maybe you should turn on the light sometimes to enlighten. You can see all the things that uh, revealing themselves in front of you. And, yeah, in generally, it is good. Good light. It should be bright. It should be. So yeah, that's what I trying to say. It's just what I'm. just something that I want to transfer to you guys first, so I can get into this topic right now. Yeah, I can. So what I'm talking about is, let's see. I just think that everything has a solution. Okay, every problem has a solution. A problem cannot just last forever, It may end sooner or later, but basically, you can figure out a way to solve your problem. It's not that big of a deal. And once you figure out how to solve that problem, like come up with a solution of your own, later on you will feel very accomplished. Like how can I say it? It's like feel very fulfilled and feel like you have learned something new. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's good. For example, let's say you have a problem with your working space, like your table is just too messy. You are staying in a inconvenient or bad environment with toxic people around you, let's say that. um, but you can change that. You can. Let's start replacing the statement in your mind that says, oh no, I can't change anything, into I can. And once realizing that, you'll feel you can do anything. That's good. That's good for a developing mindset. So, I'm back in my room. I'm using a very cool color on my camera right now. It's like this color is often used in movies. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, the kind of yellow light right here just turns orange, and the blue just turn like light blue. For example, this wall is actually dark blue. Feel kind of depressed, but it turns into light blue. So yeah, it's a good color of a film, I think. So yeah. For example, like just today, I feel kind of depressed, bored. I feel like I have nothing to do with my life. My face is ugly. Have no one loving me. But what now? What's up with those thoughts, right? What can I change? Yes, I can change things, but not something that I cannot control. For example, right now, something I cannot control is the natural appearance of my face or my body or my personality. It's those kind of things that you know is natural, right? You cannot change it day one or two. You just go with it and have to accept it. The important thing is you're gonna live with it your whole life. So you gotta accept it in one way or another. So yeah. But the things that I can change though is actually a lot. For example, my current state of knowledge right now. Because this year is important to me. I'm in grade 12, and next year I have got a I'm gonna take a what called university entrance exam. That exam is big. Like everyone in this country participate in it, competing with each other to get into their favorite university, and I'm not the exception, And so I'm gonna have to focus on my studying this year, not like playing like other years. So that is a simple, responsibility, right? The important thing is I have to do what to live to that responsibility. How do I do to make my dream, my goal to get into a university come true? It's simple. I know that. It's to study, take a test with good grade, and you're good to go. Right? It's just as simple as that. But sometimes my mind likes to complicate stuff over. Right? It's just nothing. But suddenly, I feel like, oh my God, it's a big thing. Studying is hard. It takes a lot of time. I don't like to do it. Oh, of course. Yeah, studying, no shit, is so like mind-bogglingly difficult. Even more difficult once you get into university, because that's when you gotta take things so serious, because that is the knowledge that will follow you for the rest of your life. You're gonna use that for practical work in the future. So you really have to learn stuff not just play along and show up to class for the sake of not being absent, So yeah, it even now is nothing compared to the future. But what I want to do here is focusing on right now, on the present. You know, already knowing that is this easy? Like I have a very strong consciousness. I'm aware of all the things. I'm aware of all the responsibility I have to go through. Even I'm poor or rich, the responsibility the responsibility is still responsibility. I cannot escape it. I have to be responsible for myself, no matter what I am, no matter what I have. So that is one mindset and one way of thinking to go in a long way. And I sometimes think to myself that having already know that, what did I do to live to that responsibility, to realize the goal that I'm chasing? That's it, right? What did I do? Nothing. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. And Jesus Christ, you're wondering right now, what is this guy yapping about? He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just yapping, and he doesn't even do his work. Oh man, I know that, okay? But so that is the point I'm talking about now. Like some people, just like me, knowing what they're going after, knowing what they want to be, but they just don't do it. Like, oh man, it's just so simple sometimes if you think about it. It's just focusing on getting knowledge into your brain is good after all, right? You just have to spend a few months of your life, like basically in your whole 3 years of high school. The only important, the most important moment is just a couple of months in the last grade where you have to focusing to get study seriously to get into college. So just a few months. Can you just not sacrifice that to get a good years after in the future? So those sacrifice months in exchange for a good future. What do you think? Isn't that too good to ask for or something? Like, yeah, it's totally reasonable if you think about it. It's okay. It's okay to lose a little bit of time. It's okay to just not go out for a party just a couple of months. Stay home and like really immerse yourself in whatever you're learning. Learning is a form of art too, right? Okay, enough with talking about studying. What I'm uh, really wanna emphasize on here is the importance of realizing your goal and really actually put your hands on doing it. Because if you don't put your hands on doing stuff, right? Um, you just don't know what to improve. You don't know what to work on. There's literally nothing we can do. So, yeah. So life is life, and we gotta move on. Although it is disappointing sometimes, and you're becoming an adult. Basically, you're 18 years old now, but like you have to live up to that maturity. You have to learn. You have to really become a person that responsible for your family, for the society, for friends around you, helping as much as you can. That's what you learn from day one. That's what you learn from the day you step into school, the day you step in grade one with all of the confused around the big world you're living in. Now they're all being realized and applied to you. So the world is coming against you now. But what can you do to prepare against it. That is literally just prepare against it. Nothing can defeat a prepared man, right? No, I'm not exaggerating, nor I'm making this up. This is a quote from Napoleon. A few days ago, I watched a video of Napoleon, a great man with so much ambition, and just basically he's a really a embodiment of realizing his own true potential of a human. He wants a man to becoming a best version of himself. Yeah. So I think, oh, what about me? I have a great potential too. Everyone has, but not everyone realize that. Or they realize but they don't do anything to pull that potential out of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So the difference between a normal person and an extraordinary person is lying in between the mindset and the action. The mindset and the action comes together. They cannot separate. You cannot success with just one of them. You have to have both. You have to have everything in balance, work and place, rest and work, just like that. Just the cycle of life, up and down. You cannot have the bad days forever, nor good days forever. It has to have up and downs in your life, but the important thing is that you're making progress every single day. It looks small, but it is something, right? So you're just becoming better and better than yourself of yesterday. So what it is left? Why not just become the best version of yourself, right? It's simple as that. The best version of yourself. You can say to yourself right now, you can be outgoing. No, you are not an introvert, as the society put it, whatever it is. Okay, I don't think the term introvert put by the society is a good term at all. The introvert term itself is inherently good. It means that you have a introvert personality. You like to work alone. You thrive. You like alone time. You like art. Just something that a person not really expose themselves too much. But it doesn't mean anything bad. It doesn't make them like antisocial or anything. Just like the post society just think that introvert equals antisocial. So they put a new definition on that term. So you just look at it and said, I'm antisocial, so I'm introvert. Or you could say, I'm introvert, so I'm antisocial. I cannot go out and socialize with people. No, you literally can. A personality or a term cannot be something that is totally put upon you, and you are or are you obligated to have to immerse yourself in that personality. You know what I'm saying? You can change that. You can do anything. Okay, you can be outgoing. Start from today. If you're afraid to interact with your friends, go into a party, approach a girl, just do it and let everything falling apart, just like a chaotic world. Turn up everything upside down, break everything rule. You are living in a very stable, ordinary world all time long, right? It's time to change that. It's time. You can change anything. You can change it, right? So just do it, and even if it fails, it is something fun to learn, something fun to experience. It is nothing to harm anyone. It cannot harm you. Become fearless, become like metal, pull the big pants out and be a man, right? So basically that is very important to know. I just want you guys to know that I myself also start to becoming that person from today. I will do it. I will do it myself too, and you should too. We will do it together, right? Yeah. Basically, it is what it is, and the ultimate goal is to become the best version of yourself. Because why not? It would make life a lot more worthy and deserving and fulfilling to live. It's like precious. Make life precious. Make our every preciousness, preciseness out of it, out of your life right now, right? Make out like pull out every the good beauty, the good things around you, and just realizing it. Do it.